the what are you doing, buddy? Max, you're crazy, buddy. What are you barking? What you got? You better come in. Now what you want? Everybody, welcome. Oh, good afternoon. Oh, I went to the gym late last night. I'm a little tight, a little sore. Everybody, welcome. What is good, everybody? Harley was good, man. Canucks, what's going on? Good afternoon. We're gonna talk about what's going on with the eBay thing right now, and I'm just getting a little frustrated / I guess hopeless at this point. I don't know. I'm still trying to be patient. We're gonna wait for a few people to get in here so we can talk about what's going on, and I'll show you guys the message that I got today through eBay. Even though I have numerous things to, you guys are here in just a sec. So as you guys know, I'm going through this like eBay temporary restriction. I mean, that's what eBay is calling it. It's going on for about a week now. And the greatest thing is it is over on my second eBay account. So my first eBay account is able to get, paid and stuff like that. So it's not hurting me necessarily financially. It's mainly the future with me and eBay. So it's like really, crossing my fingers to make sure that this stuff works out to the best of its ability. But again, like I said, I'm getting a little bit more and more hopeless. Max, what are you doing? Max wants my food. It's so funny. I made a burger on toast bread. But anyways, so as you guys know, I'm going through the suspension on my second eBay account, and pretty much what's happening is if my account gets officially permanently suspended on my second account, then therefore they will suspend all accounts associated with that account, and that could affect my first eBay account. At this point, we're still waiting. eBay is so hard to deal with. Was sold a golf club for $4,100, and eBay held all funds for 60 days after delivery. Wait, $4,100 for a golf club? Yo, that's crazy. Held all funds for 60 days after delivery. That's crazy. But yeah, again, I had the conversation with the lady 2 days ago, and she basically said that I had to send in a receipt of what I've already sent. She said, send me the receipt real quick for for what I bought recently that I listed on eBay. And I sent her a picture of the receipt. It has the name of the store, their phone number, their address, the quantity, how much I spent, and how much per item is what sold. And you guys saw that receipt yesterday or the day before. And I sent her that, and she went to talk to the head department person or whatever. At least that's what she said over on the phone. And she came back on the phone and says, "Hey, I just showed them the receipt. I let them know what you do and all that, and they said that you should be good to go in a couple of days, and you should be good to go to." She said something specific. It was your payouts won't be held out and all that good stuff. So I was like, "Okay, cool, bet, awesome. I'll be looking forward to that email." Got an email about, I want to say 9 o'clock this morning, and it's the exact same email. I'm gonna show you guys. Share screen. There you go. Boom. All right. So again, this was at 9:17 in the morning. It was a Scotty Cameron putter. Wow, I wonder why they do that. That's crazy. But yeah, to celebrate, we received your appeal for your eBay account. Appreciate taking the time to gather the required documentation. Unfortunately, after reviewing the submitted documentation, we noticed that it was either incomplete or illegible. We understand this process has been inconvenient. Yeah. It's really not inconvenient because I'm still able to sell on my first account. So it's not really an inconvenience. However, I'm trying to get this stuff squared away as soon as possible. Please also allow us to explain what information we still need. Documentation that shows that you purchased all the items recently listed for sale on eBay. Documentation that will help us verify your items can include either manufacturer invoices or receipts. We don't have manufacturer invoices or manufacturer receipts. And of course, it says you can't accept photos, which is fine. This documentation must show your supplier's information, items purchased, quantity purchased, price per unit, and your payment information. So if you guys don't know already, these are the receipts that I've sent them for whenever I went to Black Fridays. And the reason why I show them this is because this is not a manufacturer invoice or receipt, but this is where it's getting frustrating because I'm a very small seller. So why would they be going after me? I'm a small seller. I didn't get hit with zeros or anything like that. I mean, it literally has the name right there, has their address, has their phone number, has the date purchased, the date of what I purchased or when I purchased, 41 quantity, $7 per item for a total of $307.09. I even screenshotted my statements in my bank statements. Let's see, 30709. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, right here. So this is the screenshot of my bank statement, and I even sent them the bank statement through a PDF so they can scroll through themselves. Black Fridays, LLC, Savannah, Georgia, 30709. 42922 30709. Black Friday deal. So I'm sending them all this information, and again, it's not a manufacturing invoice or receipt. So I mean, according to the lady, she said that I was going to be fine, but I mean, according to this email or this message, I don't think this is going to get resolved. I called back today, and I told her what I did, or I told her dude, I'm sorry, there was a dude that answered. I told the dude, like, listen, I go to liquidation bin stores, I buy stuff at garage sales, I go to thrift stores, I do all this stuff, and I can't provide invoices and stuff. So he went to go talk to his head department people or whatever, and apparently he came back and says, hey, the internal investigation team is already working on this case. So I was like, well, then what was the purpose of this email? And he said, honestly, I'm not sure. But they said the internal investigation team is working on it. So I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know what is going to be the future of this YouTube channel, my reselling business. I honestly have no idea. Shauna, how are you doing today? What would a person do if you bought at a yard sale? That's what I'm saying. It's an eBay policy. And I don't know. It's a very frustrating situation. And, the more and more I'm looking at, what can I have done differently? I'm not sure I provided all the potential information that should be good to go. Cause I mean, other than it not being a manufacturer invoice or anything, it literally shows all of this. It shows my payment information. It shows my documentation for suppliers information, items purchased, quantity purchased, price per unit, and the screenshots of the payment information. So again, I don't know what this is the future of what's going to happen to this channel and all that. I'm hoping it's not going to, anything drastic. But if we do have to stop selling on eBay, which is unfortunate, I mean, we're trying to cross list on Mercari, Poshmark, all that stuff. We're doing everything we possibly can to make things, good. But eBay brings in like money quicker, if that makes sense. So it's like it's just a very frustrating. Core Blazer, how the I didn't expect you to provide receipts for yard sale items. Like, come on, I don't know. I mean, I provided the liquidation bin store. I mean, I have the information. It's crazy because I do sell. I mean, I'll show y'all this one. Let me I'll show you guys this. So I'll show you like kind of what. Oh wait, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll show you guys my performance on this account. So this is my second eBay account. This is the one that is currently just restricted. Last 90 days, I did $10,324.97, and that was between February and May. Well, actually, yeah. So February and May. I brought in 10,000. It was a new eBay account, so I think that's the red flag. They want to know where these items are coming from. At least that's what I'm assuming per the message. I provided all that information. The guy said that they're doing an internal review on everything or something, and it sounded promising, but at the same time, he didn't really know. These are my net sales after shipping and taxes and, well, not taxes, I'm sorry, but fees and stuff. which isn't bad for a new account. So I just think I think it was just a red flag. Now, if you go to my orders and let's go to paid and shipped, I don't even know if it'll pop up because I'm restricted right now. Okay, yeah. So this right here, I've sold 238 items in the past 90 days. Now let me go over to my first eBay account, which is weird how they restricted my second eBay account and not my first one, which is very weird. Because I had the exact same items. It's just one of those things. But I'll show you guys what volume I'm selling over on my first eBay account because it is a huge difference. Yvette, how you doing today? Good afternoon. Brandon, stop stressing. You're gonna make yourself sick. I am. Well, I'm so worried about it though, Yvette, because this is such a life-changing issue. Because if this does happen, I'm gonna have to go get, a 9-to-5 job, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's not the end of the world. But it's like, man, I enjoy doing so much of this, But I'll show you guys. So this is how much I've sold in the past 90 days over on my first eBay. Well, actually, it's really not even that big of a difference. So it's 240 more items a month. So, or in the past 90 days, so it's really not even that much. So it's like what, an extra 40, 50, I don't know. I can't do the math off my head, like 40 something packages a month. eBay is targeting YouTube resellers. A few are having issues. They should keep accounts active and give 30 days to appeal and get proper documentation in order. I'm hoping. I mean, because if they really want manufacturer invoices, I can't provide that. It's just not going to happen. It's just unfortunate. These were my sales over the past 2 days. All of this. I think that's where it ended right there to that. But the past 90 days or past 31 days over on this account, we brought in $10,334. Past 90 days, $23,960. My eBay sales have been very, very, very consistent over the first quarter of this year. But it's just like I don't understand how they attacked the second account, but not this one. It's my biggest thing. But we have been listing, on the eBay account. At the same time, I don't want to keep listing just for it to all be shut down. So I'm doing a little bit of listings here and there. 1,096 listings right now. Still got a lot of listings to do, but just one of those things. I'm not sure what's going to happen. However, I will say this though: we did get a message from Whatnot. We've been approved to be a seller on there. The reason why I went ahead and put in for it is because of everything that's going on. So I have to do what is it called? Like an orientation type thing on Monday at 3:30 in the afternoon. So we're going to do that to where we could potentially do some Whatnot auctions maybe once or twice a week, depending on what goes on with this. You guys could be a part of it. If you like, obviously I'll do a video and the links and all that good stuff to where you guys can follow me over there. There's that. And yeah, so I don't know what direction we're going to go. End of the day, like I said, we're waiting. The dude said, this is what the dude said. The dude said I should have a message this afternoon. He said that I should be getting a message this afternoon with what's going on. I don't know. I mean, it's stats. I mean, I guess it's in California, so they're 3 or 4 hours behind. So yeah. So again, they said wait for a message this afternoon to figure out what exactly the verdict is going to be. I guess I'm not sure. Brickhouse Salvage and Antiques, what's going on? How you doing today? My sales have taken a dump for the last month. We've been listing a lot, up to almost 700 listings, our most yet, and yet sales suck. Yeah, that's I've been hearing a lot of issues with that. I've been hearing a lot of issues of people saying that their sales are slow. And now I don't know what kind of volume you're doing or anything like that, but I mean, these are kind of like my numbers. Sales past, I think the most I've ever made in a month, I want to say like 17,000. I think that's the best I've ever done. But I'm actually doing pretty good for myself. But let me see. Let me see how much I've sold in the past 90 days. But yeah, everybody's saying that their sales are slow for whatever reasoning, and I don't know how everybody's having like a an issue like that. Let's see, 1,096 listed and 456. So yeah, so I've only sold 457 items in the past 90 days. So it's not bad. So it's roughly not even 130 items a month. So it's not terrible. When all this is over, you and Charlie should go out, treat yourselves to a nice dinner. You bet. I plan on it if everything goes the way I need it to, or want it to. But we got a lot of. Oh yeah, we actually just sold this today too. That's pretty cool. It's all the stuff that we sold today. That. But yeah, but it just makes you really think of a reality check. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, all this stuff can just go away like that. You know, even whenever you try to do everything right and all that, nothing is just given to you. You know, but that's what we've done today so far. Which isn't terrible for what we sold. But yes, my sales have sucked for the past week, but today all of a sudden I sold 8 on eBay, 3 Macari, so I give up trying to figure out the algorithm. Yeah, and that's the way it is too. Like, if you go over to my Macari, we actually just sold this. Sold for $45 plus shipping. You know, not terrible. But yeah, that sold. And we have been since we've been cross listing over to Macari, we have been getting a handful of sales over there. Like these are the stuff that's in progress. Some Dawn stuff, some games, card against Disney, game against Bangtan, some game sent blast stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is all the stuff that we completed. I mean, 27 items that we sold over on Macari. It's just the issue is, if we were looking at what all I sold today from eBay, or what I sold from Macari today, this is literally how much I made today over on eBay, and then I sold the thing for $45 over on Macari. So that's it's a tremendous difference. It's $300 plus that I wouldn't have if I was completely restricted from eBay. Nothing sold over on Poshmark. Oh. Hold on one sec. Yo, Side Hustle Sam, how you doing today? What's up, Max? When your phone chimes, does that mean you sold an item? Only when you hear the cha-ching. That's you. If you ever hear just like a normal message, it just means I'm getting an email or something generic like that. But usually, if it's like a cha-ching, it's usually eBay. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely cross listing. We also got approved to cross list over on Flip, FLYP. That a lot of resellers are endorsing right now, I guess. And we've been cross listing on that, and I won't lie, it's free, and on top of that, it's probably the easiest cross listing thing I've ever used. So we're definitely been trying that. But we're also going to be trying whatnot. We're going to be trying a lot of different things up until we get a kind of like a verdict, because I need to start planning ahead of what we're going to start doing. So long story short, if eBay comes back this afternoon and says, hey, listen, we're just going to have to push you away or whatever, then it's like, okay, me and my wife are going to sit down and really figure out finances, financial stuff. We have put a lot of money out to the side for stuff like this just in case, but it really just depends on what are you barking at? But yes, but Flip is a very good thing. Alabama Picker, how you doing today? How about it? What's up? Not much. Just dealing with this eBay restriction stuff. Turn down notification when it go. You get dirty looks when the cha-ching comes in. That's funny. I just got Flip set up today. Gonna have to get used to listening on the computer. I do it all on the phone. Yeah, I will say it's very easy to use on the computer. I actually learned it within seconds, and it's actually very, very, very easy to cross list. I like the fact that you can import your listings from eBay, and then it already does everything, but then you just have to update like a size or something like that, and you just click post, and boom, it's like instantaneously listed. That's what I like about it. Reserved, what's going on? You have a mind/talent for this. Can't you also do arbitrage with Amazon? Even if worst case eBay shuts you down, long term, keep this hustle going. Even if you need a 9 to 5 short term, yeah, that's what me and the wife are talking about, because we have over 1,000 listings. So keep in mind, we're small. Even though I say we're over 1,000, it's still small compared to so many stores out there. And between all of my platforms, I probably have about 12 to 1,300 listings in total. If you look at, but yes, as far as having the talent and the mindset for it, yes, I enjoy doing this so much. That's why I have such a passion. I think that's why it bothers me so much. But all things come to an end. So I mean, I'm trying to think positive still. We'll flip cross post items are already listed. Yeah, so you basically, so matter of fact, I can actually show you. I don't think I have any reason why I can't show you. Hold on, let me bring it up real quick. I can actually show you. It's very easy though. Very, very easy. The poor neglected sandwich. I know, I've been eating it. I made 2 and I ate 1, and then now I got full. And I actually went to the gym late last night, around 10 o'clock last night. I put a Facebook post on it, and yeah, so it's just I'm just full. That's all. But yeah, I'll show you right here. So yeah, so this is Flip right here, right? So it's very easy. So this is all the stuff that I've already cross listed, like a lot of clothes. I'll see if I can find a clothes. So what you do, you click on new item, and then you go to, well, this is what you have right here. So import from, these are all your, whatever platforms you're selling on. I choose eBay just because it's what I mainly list on. But going back to what we were saying, me and the wife are going to sit down and figure out what financially we need to do. We did put money off to the side for this type of stuff if something does happen. So we will be covered for a little bit. But yes, if we have to get a 9 to 5 job temporarily, then we'll do it temporarily. But it's just one of those things where we got to figure out if we're going to get off restriction or not. Even if it takes a month, that's fine. But Flip is really good. I'm just trying to find like a clothes. I've been doing a lot of clothes for the wife. Let me see. A lot of diecast cars, man. But yeah, we've still been listing, still been making sales. But yeah, it's just one of those things, you guys. Like I'm cross listing a whole lot more, but it's crazy. He was just existing on eBay and got tied up. Wait. Hold on. Sorry, I got lost in the chat here. Hold on. We'll flip cross post items that are already listed. No, you have to manually cross list it. I'm trying to find a piece of article or article clothing or shoes or something. Yeah, see, all that stuff's cross list. I did that for the wife. Yep. I just want to do clothing just to show you. What's really cool about this, here we go. What's really cool about this is you can actually go boom. You can actually do multiple ones. Like if you're in the thing, so boom, boom, boom. Hey, there you go. There's more stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, there you go. Got some bunch of clothes here. That's a rock and roll figures. All types of stuff. Got a hat. Okay, well, let's just import these 8 items. And all you gotta do is go to import, and you can do one at a time if you want to, but if you're constantly having to scroll, then that's fine. Then I'll import it on. I'll show you guys in a sec. I am a small-time seller. Christopher, what's going on? I'm a small-time seller on eBay with about 250 listings. I was wondering why you got suspended, so I know what to look for or not to do. So, Christopher, right now it's kind of speculation. We really, truly don't know. I think, again, I just think it's the fact that I brought in over $10,000 in 30 days on a new eBay account, even though I had my first one. I just did a second one, and I made over $10,000 in 30 days, and they might have saw that as a red flag, and now they want to know where I'm getting my inventory from. I mean, I would say grow slowly if you're new, but I'm kind of like a man on a mission. I want to get I have big dreams. I got big goals. So I just think it's the fact that I just moved so quick on a second eBay account, I think. But at the end of the day, there was no message to me saying, hey, you can't sell this product or anything like that. It was just, hey, yeah, we're going to put a restriction on your account until we figure out what exactly is going on. So I can't really truly answer that, but I can just talk about speculation, unfortunately. Tina, how are you doing today? I love Flip. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I'm definitely going to show you all this. It's pretty cool. He was just existing on eBay and got tied up. Exactly. Big facts. Have they popped both stores? So it's weird. So I have 3 accounts. So I got my main one, which I'm unrestricted on. I can sell pretty much whatever I want. You know what I mean by that. And I did that. My first eBay account is unrestricted. My second one is the one that took the restriction because that's the one that made that so much money. And then my wife's account on eBay, which she doesn't list at all, her account got restricted due to my second one getting restricted, but my first one is still up and running. So I don't know. I wish I can actually give y'all more answers because this is a learning experience, pretty much for all of us, I would assume, because I've never had to deal with anything like this. So it's definitely interesting to see. But then again, I'm just here. I'm having fun with life, and all of a sudden kicks you down a little bit, but we keep on pushing forward. 9 things on eBay, not complaining, but what is happening. I believe it or not, just the other day, you guys will see it in a video. I think I sold like 10 items for over $1,000. Like it was just literally all high-end items, and it was just the weirdest thing in the world. I'm like, wow, I'm having a really slow day. 4 or 5 hours later, it was like cha-ching. An hour later, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And I'm just like, what is going on? And yeah, it was crazy. Georgia here, also Team Georgia, yes sir. Yeah, Braves, yeah, it's gonna be interesting without Freeman though. I think we're definitely gonna see. I'm more of a I rather play baseball than watch it, but I love watching football and playing football, of course. But I heard have multiple accounts in one house was a no-no, so you can have multiple. Like, how do you do that? Work? Did you have to let eBay know? From what I was told, you can have numerous eBay accounts. Because hold on, let me see if I can bring something up. Right here. So, according to eBay official rules, sellers can have multiple selling accounts. They can be used simultaneously, and there are several reasons and benefits to maintaining separate accounts or stores. There are also policies in place that sellers should be aware of should they decide to set up multiple accounts. Can have 2? How many bills can a person have? Is all you're allowed to have more than one account on their platform? What is not allowed is trying to have more than one account to circumvent their selling limit, which is basically the point of you getting multiple accounts in the first place as a drop shipper. I'm not a drop shipper. You're only the second story I've heard that happened to. The other is Chris from Daily Refinement. Yes, that's who the person I bring up the most about it because he's the one who's recently went through it. But see, this right here is literally from eBay itself. We understand that eBay members might want different accounts from buying or selling or focus. However, in order to maintain a safe and trusted environment, while all accounts that a member uses are held to our buying. It says registering new accounts to avoid buying and selling restrictions or limits or other policy consequences is not allowed on eBay. I didn't have a seller limit. I actually list less on my first account, so that has nothing to do with it. Can I use one account for buying and one account for selling? Yes. There are many reasons why users would choose to have more than one eBay account. For example, users like to buy and sell separate accounts. Whether you have one account, eBay experts use many user accounts effectively in order to meet the highest buyer and seller standards. These standards and rules for performance. Users are expected to resolve. So basically, it's to avoid buying and selling restrictions, which I have. If you literally go to my first eBay account and you go to my listings, I'll actually show you. I actually list less than what I than my selling limit. So I know that's not the issue. Where would I go for that on here? I know it's on my phone. Oh, here you go, right here. So my monthly listed. So I literally have a 4,000 limit per month. At least I think that's per month. Oops. Currently listed of your 4,000 monthly limit. So you can list or sell. So yeah, so I haven't even hit my limit. So I don't think that would be the issue. I have to have a different email or something. I do have two different emails. I use the same bank account. Different emails, same bank account, same address. So I don't know. Have I heard of any others? I have not. I think Daily Fireman is the first one that I heard of because everything going on with him, and then not even a week or two later, I got hit with the MC011 restriction, and I'm just like, dude, why are y'all going after me? I'm not even like, I'm not a drop shipper. Like I record everything. Like I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know why you'd be only allowed one eBay account in a house, because what if you have a roommate who sells too? eBay doesn't care about that. But however, some people, the way I look at it is the point of having numerous accounts. I feel like if somebody made a second account to avoid selling restrictions or selling limit, that's different. If you look at my first eBay account, I literally have what's that? Yeah, I literally have a 4,000 limit a month. I can't do that. I can't. There ain't no way I would be able to list 4,000 items. There's just no way. Just not gonna happen. Especially by myself. But if I was to make I wouldn't have a reason to make another account. So with the second account, I can see where some people might keep a certain niche on one eBay store and then one on another. You can have numerous accounts. But I mean, I follow the rules as far as I know. But I honestly have no idea. But I don't know. I mean, it says I can. I don't know. I can see why Chris was banned. I don't get to why you don't do nowhere near the volume he does. Exactly. That's what I'm not understanding. I'm not sure. And like I said, that's why I think this is kind of a learning experience, a more in-depth experience. Because you look at like with what's going on with Daily Refinement, he never, at least to my knowledge, he didn't show you any of the messages or anything like that. I'm showing you guys specifically because I want you guys to learn from my mistakes, even though I don't really know what that mistake was. Why I'm getting, why I got hit on my second account. This is my first account, by the way. This right here is my first account, fully functional. I get paid out. Obviously, I mean, I'm up 80%. I mean, I don't know. I really have no idea. I'm 99.4% positive feedback. I mean, still got a 4,000 quantity limit. I mean, you guys got me. I really have no idea. I just think that maybe I just sold high volume. It really wasn't even high volume. It was like 200 something items in a month on a new eBay account. I can see why that could be a red flag. It could be a drop shipper maybe. But I mean, I provided them with documentation. I've provided them with receipts of everything. I provided them with my bank statement for March and April. I've screenshotted my transactions between me going to the liquidation bin store, all that stuff. I've done everything that I think that I possibly can to do that. So I mean, I don't know. Can you relist your items from the ban account to your other account? So, yes. So I can cross list to my. I mean, I can do it. But so the issue is, the problem with that is if my second eBay account gets fully suspended, banned, whatever, then any account that's associated with that, which I'm assuming they're going to IP ban me or whatever, you can no longer sell on the platform. So they just shut your store down. They take all your listings down, and that's over 1,000 listings. So that's why I'm trying to do some cross listing now to kind of get ahead of the curve. But what might end up happening is they just shut everything down. I might have to just go in there and relist everything again. It's going to, and that's what I'm trying to avoid here by hopefully giving them the proper documentation But they said I should have an answer by this afternoon of really what's going on, because it's been a week now or something like that, and I still have not gotten the okay. You should be good, but if you're not, then we all should be scared. Yeah. I mean, again, with daily refinement, I get why he, got suspended and all that, and he knew the risks. But it's like, I didn't. I mean, I don't. I mean, we can literally look of everything that I sold. I mean, hold on. I mean, like I said, again, $10,000, 30 days on a new account. I could see that, cool, red flags. But once I provide you that documentation, it should all be good. But I mean, we could literally go here and look at everything I sold. Yeah, $10,288.88. I mean, it's just a little GoPro dome. Let's see. Let's just look at the prices. Let's go to the highest total here, just to see if there's any high-end items that I sold, because I don't remember. I think that was $1,000 item. I think. I guess it's gonna load, but no, I don't want anybody to be scared of everything that's going on. I got a couple of refunds. But I don't want anybody to be scared or anything like that, because again, I still feel like I'm gonna be fine. But I mean, I don't know. Okay, so these are the high-end items. So Epson printer, we actually ended up getting that at Black Friday deals for $7, so for 300. Bose headset, $7 for 200. This thing for 180, 150, 125, 120, 100, 104. So yeah, I mean, there's some good solid stuff in here. 85, 90. But I mean, nothing. Book was pretty dope. 75. But yeah, I don't know. Some shoes, toner, shoes, Bose, hair dryer, DVD. I just don't see anything that could be a red flag, I'm like, what did I miss? Tiny Bar and Treasure. So I was told that I should get a message today, and I should be good to go. They're gonna unhold my my money and all that good stuff. And I said, okay. She said that her head department team is taking care of it, and you should be good to go. And I got a message today saying that I was not good to go. So here we are. I'm talking about it again because I'm honestly worried, and you guys let me vent to you guys and all that good stuff. So, but I was going to have a video for you guys today, but I'm dealing with this stuff and I'm just stressed. That's all. I know I shouldn't be stressed because I'm not doing anything wrong, but at the same time, this is a big thing. It's different with daily refinement because he makes millions. His transition is a lot easier because he has that money and stuff like that. I do have a little bit of money saved up because I'm smart with my money, but at the same time, it's still life changing. It's not like I have $100,000 in the bank or anything like that. I got a little bit of money, but to withstand about 5-6 months to pay my bills and all that. But as of right now, I just don't really know what to do. Again, we got accepted to Whatnot, so maybe that could be a potential thing. But I'm just hoping that's gonna maybe get us back on track, hopefully. But I mean, sales over on my first eBay account are amazing. My sales have been extremely good on my first eBay account. Wow, so you're still waiting on an answer, or are you permanently banned? eBay is not handling as well. I'm not banned. I'm just on a temporary restriction on my second eBay account. Again, I don't know why it's on my second eBay account. Why wouldn't it be on my first eBay account? Especially if they can IP trace that these 3 accounts are together. I don't see why they would think anything of it. But again, they just want to. I think what it is like I said before, I sold a lot of items for over $10,000 over the course of 30 days, and that is a red flag to them. I provided all the information, just not manufacturer information. So essentially, my store grew way too quick for them to fully understand what I was selling. I guess I don't know, but I think what it is, a bot might have caught it or something. I don't know, but I swear up and down, I'm not doing anything wrong. I record everything I get, and that's why I'm being transparent with you guys to where you guys can learn from this. Hopefully, whatever the reasoning is, but hopefully, once I get a verdict, I can share that with you guys. But again, I just wanted to show you guys my sales, everything, the messages, just show you guys I'm not doing anything shady. I want all that information out there to you guys because I'm just as confused as y'all. And I just really just wanted to be resolved. Now, if this was happening over on my first eBay account, I would be freaking out a ton more. I would be freaking out to the max because they would be withholding so much money from me that I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills for like 6 months. But you guys understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm not having any money coming in, and I'm still having to ship stuff out and all that. But yeah. Hopefully this afternoon we'll have an actual answer of what exactly is going on. And it is life-changing, Cora. It is. It's a very life-changing thing because you can go work a 9-to-5 job and every week you make $500 a week, but I can make that in in a day, 2 days, or one weekend. I can literally make more in a week than I would in a month working somewhere. So it's like it is life-changing money. Might not be, astronomical numbers, but it still beats working 9-to-5. I'm not sure what eBay expects. The overwhelming majority of people selling products on eBay are sourcing their goods from sources that aren't actual suppliers. Exactly, Clark. That's the perfect way of explaining it. It's you gotta think about it. If it's at liquidation stores, this is the way my mind works. If it's at a liquidation store, that means they were returns, shelf pulls, salvage, returns, salvage, shelf pulls, because their items aren't selling quick enough or they came out with a new product. So it's like they already got their money's worth. And if their stuff isn't selling as quickly as they want, then they shouldn't obviously sell that stuff and then liquidate it. It's hard for my mind to fathom of what's going on. It's just like I said, it's very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. We all believe you. I get that eBay has to protect their buyers, sellers, and their bottom line. However, you have provided all that you can, and they need to realize that as sellers, we do what we can. Exactly, and I'm a disabled veteran, with narcolepsy, so like I can't really get a very, I couldn't realistically get a really good job because of my narcolepsy. I fall asleep at work. I used to whenever I used to work down at the port, I used to work on the big 40-foot trailers before I became a full-time reseller, and my night foreman, his name was Mr. Franklin. He was a really cool dude. And my numbers, whenever I'd turn trailers, because we have our numbers and stuff like that, my numbers would be up here because I was a workaholic. I would make sure my numbers are here, and I would look at Mr. Franklin. I'm like, hey man, listen, my narcolepsy is kicking in, and he'd be like, hey, listen, just go to sleep for the next hour until we got to go. And I was like, okay, cool, appreciate that. And I would go underneath the trailer with a creeper, and I'll go to sleep. And now it's just like one of those things where if I go to a job, obviously we have the Protected Veterans Act and all that, but if I go get a job and be like, yeah, I have narcolepsy, I will tend to fall asleep, and then and it's like nobody's going to hire me because I'm considered a liability. So it's like, so again, I'm a disabled veteran. Probably be hard to get a job. I probably could find a job somewhere because I'm not going to let narcolepsy define who I am and stuff like that. But truly, if it hits me, it hits me. And again, I don't want to think the worst is going to happen. I really don't. But it's been going on for about a week, and I've heard some of these cases. Let me see. I think some of the cases are even going up to 30 days. Let me see here. Yeah, so this is what I believe this is what I read. I think. Hello, eBay community. Welcome this morning to a message from eBay stating MC011, your eBay selling account has been restricted. We have been an eBay seller for many years, have always provided excellent service to the best of our ability in accordance with eBay policies. We are a commercial reseller of IT and networking equipment. We have yada, yada. Can I figure out what may trigger this action? When I click through the appeal link, eBay is asking to help us with your inquiries. Please send proof of identity, address, ownership of items you list on eBay. We sell a great many of things on eBay, all purchased from private sellers, government auctions, leasing companies, and other entities we contracted with. Just curious if anyone has advice. And then this person says, do what the email is instructing you to do. That would be the best place to start. Then if this were on one of my accounts, I would give it about 24 hours and I'd be calling to try to see the status. Emailing stuff back and forth to eBay takes a lot of time, in my honest opinion, too much time. So I'm impatient. I call because I want my account to be fixed. Perhaps someone from Costco, someone eBay met in the bar and asked eBay first. But they canceled any transactions. I've never done that. eBay says reading restriction, but if you use carefully upload the receipts for your inventory, I guess eBay wants to make sure your stuff didn't fall off the back of a Cisco truck. Without knowing if a particular listing triggered this action, it's difficult to determine exactly what they want. We purchase vast quantities of used past 30 days in terms of average sales volume on eBay. We're clearing lots of old inventory to free up space. Could that have triggered this suspension? We don't buy direct from any manufacturer. Yep. Sounds exactly like me. 2 account defects, one for canceled orders and one for unresolved return. So that is one thing too. On my second eBay account, I had 3 unresolved cases. All 3 of them, though, eBay sided with me. All 3 of them were the buyer neglected their shipping address, and one person I provided a return label and he didn't use it, and apparently he sent back the item and I never got it, so I don't know where he sent it to, but he didn't use the label I provided. eBay side, as a matter of fact, I can actually show you all this. Yeah, let me sign into my first account real quick so I can show y'all, just so you guys believe me and what I'm saying, because again, maybe that could be a trigger because I didn't handle it well, maybe. But then why would they be asking for the manufacturer invoices? You know, that's another thing. So it's just one of those things. I ain't gonna lie, you guys. It's gonna be too much information, but my like stomach is moving, and I might have to go to the bathroom here to say. But yeah, here we go. All right, so let's see here. So yeah, so case has been closed. Okay, so right after this one was closed, that's whenever I got the restriction on the account. So maybe there is something here. It says we reviewed this case and have closed it without any refund to the buyer. The case will not affect your seller performance. Any feedback left for this transaction will be removed. The tracking information you provided shows that there was an attempted delivery to the buyer's address. The buyer is responsible for getting the item from the carrier. And after that, I got hit with the restriction, and I had 3 of these within a month and a half or 2 months. But yes, that is the unfortunate thing. But this is, again, that's the most recent thing. Clark, where do they draw the line? If they go after everyone who sells on eBay and ask for a true supplier info, then they'll lose 90% of their sales. I'm right there with you. I just don't understand that. I think I'm the first reseller that I see on YouTube who's going through this, and I don't. Maybe I'm just good at my job. Maybe I don't know. I know whenever Daily Refinement got suspended and stuff like that, we knew the reasoning. $40,000-$50,000 shoes that are 101, red flag, whatever. But it's like, why me? I only brought in $10,000 in a month, and I say only it's good for me. But I'm saying he's selling millions and I'm selling thousands, so it's like huge difference. But I don't know. I'm trying to be honest with you guys. If I knew, I would tell y'all. They seem to be attacking the high volume resellers, the ones who make the most money. What I don't understand is that if the seller sells more, eBay makes more. So where is the issue? I think legally is the issue, I guess. I didn't want anybody coming after them. I'm not sure. Not everyone is honest, but a majority of us sellers are. As far as Daily Refinement goes, yeah, he screwed up. He bought major high-end items and had no proof of purchase. We as well, Brandon, are just doing our job and grinding to get good products at a fair price to customers. Exactly. And even if something goes for like $60 and you source it for $7, the way I look at it, that $60 of what it's worth, I mean, we're out there sourcing. It's our time, it's our money, it's our gas, it's for taxes. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. eBay just also banned currency, does millions of sales per year, so that shows they will ban anyway. Exactly. And that's the thing. If you guys can give me like 5 minutes, you guys, I really have to use the bathroom. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. All right, my bad. I'm back. Sorry. Next time I'll make sure to put some music on. Whew, I feel a little better.
All right, my bad. I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry.
goodness.
Next time I'll make sure to put some music on.
Whew, I feel a little better.
All right, my bad. I'm back.
There we go. All right. At least there are commercials. Man, how can you get all that information? That's impossible. What I have all the information. They're not technically manufacturer invoices. They are receipts from a supplier, because if you look at the note, it says this documentation show your supplier's information. I have that. At least there are commercials. The Bose brand is on the Vero list. Maybe that's part of the issue. I didn't get hit with a single Vero for the Bose stuff. I mean, I've sold Bose stuff in the past. I have every single receipt from whenever I go to these bin stores and stuff. And I got hit with 2 Veros over on this second account. It was a DVD set. And it was something else. I forget. But, I mean, they would have sent me a message. Even if there's a sale, they literally have 90 days to come. So I don't know if some of y'all know this, but if they have a Vero on an item, and let's say you sold it 89 days ago, and they can still send you a message saying, hey, this item was a Vero. You can still get hit with a Vero even after you sell something. So they haven't Veroed anything on the Bose stuff, and we even authenticated the Bose, because you can go to the Bose app, which I have on my phone. You can connect each item, and there's a way you could tell if it's if it basically syncs in with the Bose app, then they're authentic. So I don't think it's the Bose stuff. I mean, it would have been a Vero instead of an MC011. So I don't know. We started taking a picture of all items we sourced with the receipt for each store in the picture. And Laura, that's a great thing to do. But I also record each and everything. That's why I do my breakdowns. I literally record everything I buy. 90% of the time I'll always record, because sometimes I might just get a call, or I might just be in the area somewhere and I didn't have a GoPro or something like that. That is a great idea. But usually I record every single item that I buy. Every single one. There's some days I don't. There's most days I do. Chris, yeah, hearing the sucks is I source 80% of my stuff from the same types of places you do. I do 7,500 to 10,000 a month in sales. Yep, I'm right around that area as well. Since I went full time, all I have are receipts from the stores themselves. Exactly. It's scary sometimes, but I keep grinding. I primarily do Goodwill and yard sales. However, I do occasionally find that item that sells for quite a bit. You also have a GoPro video to back it up. And the reason why this is scary is the fact that it just kind of happened out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just instantly boom. But it's like, why on my second account and not my first eBay account? I literally sell the same stuff on my second eBay account that I do on my first eBay account. So it has nothing to do with a selling limit, because obviously you guys saw the selling limit on my first eBay account. I can list up to 4,000 items, and I clearly, don't have that much inventory. I mean, I probably do, but I just don't have it listed. But I just don't see. I just cannot understand what's going on. I think, I don't know. I really wish I could answer that for you guys, but it is just a very frustrating situation. They want to know price per unit, and would that have to be itemized? Yeah. So if it flips, it shows. I'll show you the receipt that I basically. So I sent them 5 total receipts, and this is I just kind of, this literally shows you everything that they're asking for. If you go to right here where it says this documentation must show your supplier's information, it doesn't say manufacturer, even though it says your items can include either manufacturer invoices or receipts. This is a receipt. This says this documentation must show your supplier's information. So if we go to here, my supplier's information is right there, right? The address, phone number, everything. Then it says items purchased. Okay. Items purchased was 41. Oh, wait. Items purchased, quantity purchased. Okay. Items purchased. 100 price per unit and your payment information. So I will then again, yeah. So again, I guess technically, the heck was that? Why did it close out? So then technically, I don't have what they want on here then. So yeah, if they're asking for an itemized thing, I don't have it. I don't have it, and that's where I think it's gonna be. Or I'm probably gonna get shut down from eBay, unfortunately. I thought I had all the information on there, but I didn't realize it says items purchased. I know it's frowned upon, but maybe a stealth account when it affects your livelihood, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's price per unit is on there too. The price per unit is $7. Why is it doing that? Let's try receipt number 4. But yeah, that's what the $5 is. So that's the price per unit. That's the price per unit and how much I paid, and then I also sent them each of my and this is what I'm not understanding. So I sent them each screenshot, so I sent them a PDF file of the month of April to where they can scroll for themselves. I then screenshotted each transaction for the month of me going to those bin stores, and that's where this comes from. The 307.09 has Black Fridays on there. Paid with card 8753. Yada yada yada. And this is the receipt we get, and I record all my videos, all that stuff. But technically, items purchased. I mean, I guess I just overlooked that part. But I had the quantity, I got the price per unit, my payment information, my supplier's information. But technically, I don't have in the receipt of what items I picked up. So I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna work out. But it's just crazy how they're going after me, though. I don't get it. I really don't. I'm old school. Don't do spreadsheets. I have tablets for each store that I source and write down that what I bought, itemized, and then staple the receipt to the paper. See, that's the thing. You can itemize it all you want, but if it's not from a manufacturer, it won't work with eBay because it's like their own policy. Because legally, they don't want to be caught up in anything, I guess. But I don't know. They said they have an internal team. I don't know. There has to be a safe keep for eBay resellers, you know. There has to be something, because this right here, this issue right here is what's going to steer a lot of people away from eBay, or even new resellers. They're going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to be safe. And I get it. eBay can do what they got to do and all that. But, man, I love eBay to death, man. I love eBay to death, man. They made me life-changing money and all this stuff. But it's just a very frustrating situation. I mean, good news is my first eBay account is still going, but at the same time, it's just I just don't understand this part. It says the gather required documentation. Unfortunately, yada, yada, we noticed that it was either incomplete or illegible. I don't know. Hey, you can always consign lots to your best friends like me. I have a couple ideas. I have a couple ideas in my head. Me and the wife just are going to have to sit down once we get an indefinite answer and figure out what our next step is. Because, I mean, we did, like I said, we got accepted to Whatnot. We now have a good cross-listing, platform to use. I mean, I don't know. It's really up in the air. eBay needs to be careful. If the resellers feel unwanted / intimidated, then it'll be eBay who. All right, Brandon, have you ran this across Johnny Cajun Root Cell? Who knows, he may have an answer. I wonder if the bins could recall the purchase from their system and print the per item list they get their total from. I can maybe ask them if they have like a manifest, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't run it by them yet. I haven't talked to anybody until I kind of get like an indefinite answer. That way I have more to go off of. Then I'll reach out to a few people. I'll reach out to him. I'll reach out to eBay for Business or whatever it's called. I might even try to message Daily Refinement just to see what his thought process is. Um, eBay is seeing a loss now. Whatnot is going strong. I see Whatnot going strong. They just don't pull in the money that eBay does. You know, you can make money as a reseller on Mercari, but there's a lot that just doesn't sell as well as on eBay. Unfortunately, Facebook is good too for certain items. So yeah, so like I do so I do Mercari, I do Poshmark, I do a little bit of everything. But I'll show you when Elon buys Facebook, I'm moving to Marketplace for sure. Yeah, right. Um, so let's see. So this is everything that I've cross listed on my Mercari account. So I have all these listings. I've cross listed quite a bit over on Mercari, and I sold 27 items over on Mercari in total. Again, when you look at this road to Avalon, or that's what I got zeroed on eBay. But I mean, I've been 25, 30, 26, 28, 26, 32, 28, 75. That was a really good sell. And then 25. It's just, you just don't get as much money as you would on eBay, and as quickly on eBay. As quickly on eBay than Mercari. I like Mercari though. Mercari is dope, dope platform. A couple things I don't like about it, but I mean, it's each person's personal preference. Hey, look, that's my balance right there. Let's go. Barry, what happened? I'll tell you in just a sec. Tony Barton, gotta go start dinner. Brenda, keep your head up. Everything's happening the way it is supposed to in the end, even though we may not see it at the time. Hugs to you and Charlie. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Like I said, we're stressed, but we're hanging in there. So Barry, long story short, we got hit with this MC. You don't want me to tell you how we all did. But we got hit with this MC011. It's a temporary restriction. At least that's what they're calling it. It's been a week, so I mean, I've heard these things going up to all the way up to 30 days. So it's not, as long as they're able to let me keep reappealing it for the time being, then I'll keep doing it. And I'm trying to explain to them that I go to liquidation stores. I have yet to tell them that I have a YouTube channel or I record everything I buy or anything like that. I've just told them that I go to liquidation bin stores, I go to garage sales, I go to thrift stores, that type of stuff, and I just don't have any. I don't have invoices. I have receipts. So I personally think I just think this is a way to push small resellers out. I think I honestly have no idea. But maybe just some of the stuff that I've been selling is questionable. I mean, like I said, I don't know. They have a legal department that handles this type of stuff. So you never know, if a liquidation company gets stuff from a broker and let's say all this stuff was stolen for whatever reasoning, then I'm liable as well. So it's like, it's just, so I can see where eBay is coming from. But again, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see this appeal, but they said I should be getting a message this afternoon. But again, I won't know until they message me. Like I said, every time I get a message like this, I literally do a live stream that day just to show you guys like what's going on, what we're dealing with, and that type of stuff. But yeah, that's basically what's happening, Barry. It's just doing stuff. But let me get back to the slip thing, just so you guys know. So it's like it's pretty cool. So like this Woolrich 1/4 inch button up, I have it on eBay. And all you gotta do is go to click on it, and then boom, it pops up. That's my SKU. The weight. Oh, hold on one second. Let me mute up real quick. All right, sorry about that. The Wi-Fi code. In my opinion, is anything over 4,000 in 1 month, you're a target, and that's that. I mean, But how do you? But I'm saying that right there is it, because I agree with it. I also disagree. I think on a new account, yes, it should be a target. But if it's like a seasoned seller and they're making more than that, why put a cap of what somebody's potential is? You know what I'm saying? So like, I think if you're definitely a new reseller, yes, that makes sense. But that's one reason why people leave a 9 to 5 job, because they're kind of restricted on how much they can make a week. But it's like on eBay, there's really no telling what you can make. It's eBay. They watch the videos just like we do. Yeah, I mean, you figure, but at the same time, you figure if they do watch these videos, then they should understand that these items were bought. It's like thundering really bad, but you figure these items are sourced in a legal way. So socialism, road thing. Yeah, maybe yes, it's definitely something. But anyways, this is how you do it though. So basically, you do this, and you bring it up. You import the file, whatever. You go to Poshmark, and then boom, there it is. Look at that. The category would be in men's. What would it be under? Jackets and coats? Oh, it's a fleece. Extra large, and then you go to list on Poshmark. And then Poshmark, it loads, and it should be good to go. Yep, boom. So now this one is cross-listed to Poshmark. Pretty cool. I would hope not. $4,000 in a month. Yeesh. Yeah, I mean, you figure at $4,000 a month minus your cost of goods, minus your taxes, minus your fees, minus everything, that 4,000 is looking more like 2,500, 3,000. So it's just I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. I'm trying to. So like for me personally, it's like I hate sugarcoating it, but it's like if there's something that I'm doing wrong, they need to just be like, hey, listen, you can't sell this stuff. Whatever you're buying, whatever your source is, you got to stop buying from there. Okay, cool. Then I'll switch to straight up garage sales. But it's like doing this kind of running around, giving you guys all this paperwork, giving you my bank statement, giving you my driver's license, all this personal sensitive information, and it's like then in the end you're just going to restrict me permanently. Not saying they're going to do that, but it's like it's just rough. Trust me, they don't want you winning at their game of Monopoly. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't ever want to talk negatively about eBay, and I still don't want to. I personally enjoy eBay. They've honestly, like I said, they've helped me out so much, and I mean, I honestly can't explain it, but they're just. I mean, I enjoy them. I enjoy them. Listed on Poshmark. Ariana, how you doing today? That sucks. I often wonder if the receipts from Black Friday deals are even worth anything. I mean, so let me see here. So I obviously they don't mean anything, and I think you're right, because whenever I sent in a copy of my driver's license and my recent bank statements, all that good stuff consistent with your eBay account, so they accepted those two items. The one thing that they are dead set on is this documentation showing that you purchased items recently listed on sale on eBay. Send us your documentation here. That is the only thing they have not accepted. That was the very first one, and then this is the current message. It says you received your appeal. It says yada yada. Please allow us to explain what information we still need. Again, documentations, all that. I literally have every single information about this except for items purchased, because it's not itemized. It's not from a manufacturer, so I don't know. looks like the feds are on eBay's boot. There's a lot of fraud going on. They need a paper chase to cover their booties too. It started with the new IRS form. What's the new IRS form? Is that the $600 thing, or is that something different? Don't get me wrong, I can survive on $2,000 a month since I don't have kids or anything like that. But who wants to just survive? That's why I left my job to reset because of that. Yeah, exactly. And then if you look at the kind of like, so I don't live like a high lifestyle or anything like that, but we just had a $500 car payment for my wife needed a new car. $500 car payment. I got a $620 truck payment that I had whenever I was in the military. Got 3 years left on it, by the way, so it's pretty good. We got a $1,500 mortgage that we have to pay for. We have gas, we have groceries, we have electricity, water, we got insurance, phone, internet. So it's just, I mean, there's just so much, and it's like just to stop it abruptly, it just doesn't even give you time to even get a job. So it's like my thing is too. So hear me out on this. So I don't even know if this is even possible, and obviously I probably most likely won't go this route either way. But if they just like completely drop you like this, not saying it's going to happen or not, but let's say they just completely drop you. Can you file for unemployment? I know you don't technically work for eBay. You worked as a third party through eBay. But it's like, can you collect unemployment? I'm not going to do that. I'm just that was kind of a question in the back of my mind, just in case something like this ever happened to somebody. But it's like, man, why go after me of all people? You know, there's people who are still making millions on eBay, but me who makes thousands, y'all go after me. So I don't know. I don't. Do they want receipts for all your listings that are current? No. They said that documentation that shows that you purchased the items recently listed on eBay. That's what they said. I could totally see an upset reseller starting a new platform, and maybe that where the ones that are popping up have come from. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, I have a lot of passion for this, and I think that's why it's so. Nope, not being self-employed. I got you. The reason why this is so frustrating for me, because I have a lot of passion for this. I put a lot of effort into this, and the fact that it potentially could be taken like that, it just doesn't sit right with me because, not once have they ever asked this before. You know what I mean? They never asked this before, and I provided all the documentation I possibly can. I even told them I go to liquidation bin stores. Then what would be the purpose of these bin stores other than people finding good deals? I guarantee you majority of the time people go to bin stores is to flip stuff online. That's literally the purpose of a bin store. That's why it was invented. It was invented for 3 different reasons, in my opinion. Resellers, to keep stuff out of the landfill, and then people to find good deals. But it's like, man, and it's not about the reseller starting a new platform. It's about the reach eBay has. You can't just duplicate that overnight. Look at Mercari, for example. Yeah, I mean, Mercari and Poshmark, they're growing in a certain way. There's other platforms, whatnot. They came out with this new idea of doing these live auctions, and I mean, that's all. That's pretty cool. It's a cool thing. There's many platforms. Again, if you look at everything that I'm listing on eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, if you look at the amount of money that I bring in on eBay compared to any other platform, it's just not even foreseeable. Like, again, I average anywhere between, 2,500 up to like 3,400 on eBay, somewhere around there, usually a week. And on Mercari, my sales over there, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, if I made let's say I made it even 3,000 in a week, I'm probably made maybe $300 from all the other platforms combined. So eBay has a lot of power, and it's just so unfortunate that this type of stuff is starting to happen. And again, maybe it's companies being greedy. Maybe there is a lot of unknown fraud going on out there. But at the same time, I buy all my stuff legally. I don't know. And I sell stuff on Amazon. I sell stuff on Amazon still. I don't know. I know I say I don't know a lot because I don't know what to do next, because I have a lot of inventory. I still got a lot of inventory to go through. I still buy stuff. I'm trying to play it cool, try to be that understanding person. I'm trying. I'm being patient. But at the same time, it's only been a week. And again, I've seen eBay stories of some of this stuff is taking, up to a month. True, but if enough are done this way, then there will be a revolt. Well, that's the thing, if they just bring in big retail corporate resellers and stuff like that, or sellers, I mean, realistically, there's no point of us, because they'll just make up the traffic right there. But again, if you let me see here, because see right here, back to that what we were looking at before, said eBay's new and improved seller protection okay, went up with a stripe, probably appealed. This right here says, I guess we dodged a bullet and I managed to get the account reinstated. Still not certain what prompted the original action, but I guess eBay was satisfied with the documentation we provided. Thanks so much for the words of advice from everyone. We never had to file forms before. Now, if you make more than $600 a year on any platform, you have to file a 1901 IRS form. Believe it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so I mean, maybe that, I'm not sure. But I've been reading stuff like this. eBay has been on trust and the marketplace safe for both buyers, following actions, and you can definitely remove your ability to sell. You can't use. See, and then, of course, then I see like random stuff like this. MC01s are extremely hard to pass. This means you are toast. Just focus on making new accounts ASAP, even if you send requested docs. Since they usually have no intention of reinstating your account, so you are best advised not to waste your time sending them requested docs. It won't change anything. It's really a conspiracy theory. eBay doesn't set up a trap for sellers to send in documents so that they can further blacklist them. MC011 simply means eBay has doubts that the sellers dropshipping. They want to make sure if that is the case or not. If OP can prove he wasn't dropshipping eBay owners, most accounts don't survive the MC01 simply because they're indeed dropshippers. I'm not a dropshipper. I record everything. Dropshipping is fine on eBay if you do it from wholesalers and have tracking numbers. It's not eBay's job to audit you. I'm still pissed off because they took Chris down. If they take you down, I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get on Facebook. I sell custom jewelry like mad over there. Yeah, like I said, there's many routes I can go. At the same time, all I really know is eBay. And I mean, I've sold on other platforms, but I mean, eBay is really just all I know. It's an uncomfortable situation. All right, let's see what this is. Temp selling restriction until I send in documents. I send them in, and now I have a permanent selling restriction with no appeal chance. At least some support people say that. Others say I can appeal. Not sure what to believe at this point. I've called maybe 4 times now. I'll be here back in 5 to 10 days. So I've been told my items are not allowed on eBay. Not true. Then I've been told I was selling outside of eBay. Not true. Wait, can you not cross list through eBay? I feel like you could. Do me returns. Yo, Tiger, what's going on, yo? How you doing today? None of this makes any sense because I can't get a straight answer. I do my best as a seller. My account is rated above standard. I'm very certain that they keep records other than the ones that they keep public, and yes, they will not disclose them. As technically, you're using their platform as their discretion, and you have no legal right to have the account there if they don't want you for any reason. Private enterprise and all. Most of the emails seem to be standard, generic, cookie cutter from email BS. The only thing that stands out to me is documentation, yada, yada. The statement was mainly written and directed at you with very specific languages. All consoles listed and sold. That and the fact that there's space missing between the two sentences. If I were to venture a guess, there were reports or suspicions in regards to the origin and legitimacy of the all consoles listed. Maybe the report is stolen. Where did you get them? Thumbs up day, sort of. Kind of in the middle. Kind of sideways, like a off with your head type of thumbs up. Let's read this one. On 5/22, I received, and this was last year, successfully appealed the restriction completely, though ever since then, my traffic from promoted listings have dropped significantly. If any of you guys have experience going about what is happening and how to fix this, let me know. I have contacted eBay customer service to the person on the other end, said they did not refresh on my account or something. However, I don't have experience with that. I don't want to point out just because you promote this sponsor. Account MCGB UK. So I'm curious. Should I just send them the receipts for my month of March and in February? I mean, I don't know. Sideways keeps them in check. Let's see what this says. It says MC01, will I get my account back? If you're reading this article, I mean, I'm not going to create a stealth account or anything, but still. So why did you get multiplication buyer not treated or properly issued that has raised some concerns from your eBay account? Low percent of tracking numbers. All my shit is on, or all my stuff is up to date. I don't have any return rate. Lack of communication with buyers and bad customer service. I feel like I don't have any of that. I don't drop ship. How long does an eBay MC01 suspension last? The permanent suspension in your account will remain restricted until you finish the process that we described in this article. See what this says. I've been an eBay member until the past 7 years. All that changed this morning when my account was moved from MC01 restriction to a permanent ban. During a normal call to clear a local meetup sale with eBay customer support, it was hit with an unusual email that said my account was being put under restriction due to high sales volume, and that phone agent said that it was normal and not an issue from my end. The next day, I was sent an email titled, "We restricted your account." This email stated that, again, due to my rapid high sell volumes, that they wanted to just stop my account and take a moment to catch up. Per an eBay customer service agent, after fulfilling and waiting for all of my active orders to reach their final destination and reaching out to eBay on 12/31/21, they informed me that they now wanted several items: a front and back picture of my government issued ID, statement, business address, pictures of physical receipts from retailers/wholesalers. After providing all the necessary evidence, they reached out to the final time this morning when they emailed to inform me that I was banned from selling on the eBay platform. I was informed that my current available funds were also being held, where one agent said no date was known and another agent saying 60 to 70 days. I've been heartbroken for the past 3 weeks as I work day in and day out to make sure that both eBay and buyer are satisfied. I see several other people with the exact same issue on the message board, and the right list in hopes from eBay with the right authority can correct it. If anyone has suggestions, yeah. Here are the red flags I see as an independent member looking for reasons why the OP might have been suspended. Private listings often use to hide a history that might show possible problems. Relatively low feedback seller. Okay, neutral feedback indicating unhappy buyer. Okay, that's not a problem. 2 negative feedbacks for canceled. Well, I didn't cancel any orders. Another reason neglect for late or non-delivery. In my opinion, it's not a good idea to have private listings of high fraud, highly fake items. As a buyer, I want to see what items you sold and verify that they're legit. With private listings, there's no way to check that aren't showing in. So again, it could be the high volume thing, or it could be the 3 cases that closed, even though it wasn't my fault. So, I mean, maybe I really don't know. Yo, Martin, how you doing today? Your problems are really making me not want to shop evil. I mean, again, I don't want to steer people away from eBay or anything like that. I'm just sharing you guys my experience. That's all, because like I said, it's just a very frustrating situation. You better get all your inventory on list perfectly ASAP. I mean, I'm gonna have to do something because this is like I said, it's a very frustrating thing. Because again, I don't drop ship. I don't do anything like that. For me, not so how to avoid listing barrel. There are some brands that are very protective of their brand. Usually, when selling on eBay, you're allowed to use the stock images and product description. Just have in mind that some brands won't allow you to use any of the company. If they take the account down, you won't have access to your listings. Yeah, I know. I'm honestly probably just gonna take box by box and just relist everything. If I'm being honest with you, just do it that way. It's probably dumb, but it's the only thing that's gonna clear my head, really. Many cases from buyers you have not treated properly, you need to be as responsible as possible. Even if something unexpected happens with the order, try to solve the case first with the buyer. Avoid canceling orders. Again, I that could also be what it is. It could be the three items that like this right here. After reviewing the case, we decided to reverse the outcome and grant your appeal. You receive a refund of $39.99 to your total funds. This case will not affect your seller performance and will remove any feedback that was posted for this item. The buyer contacted customer service for this, and then they did this. We reviewed this case and closed it without any refund to the buyer. This case will not affect your seller performance, but technically it is affecting my seller performance because they hit me with the MC011. So right here, like your buyer opened a request. Yeah. So again, if you literally go to each of these things, I could literally show y'all if y'all really want me to. You go to tracking. Due to them having an insufficient address, they didn't have their forwarding address updated or something, and then one of them was it was waiting at the post office and they never went to go get it. That's why eBay sided with me 3 times in a row. You know. So yeah, like they were talking about this right here, just the multi-SKU variants are being removed in particular categories. It's not even the 16th yet. So yeah. So I don't know. I do not know. Is it true that eBay is picking up third-party goods that are slightly damaged? I have no idea. Do I use stock photos? Never. I never use. So these are all my listings on the second eBay account right here. No stock photos. Every single photo I've taken. Yep. Yep, not a single stock photo. Not a single one. You can even go to what I sold. That's good. Yeah. If there's ever a stock photo, then it's an internal app glitch or something because I've never listed anything. My thing is that they think that I was a drop shipper. If that is the case, that they think I was a drop shipper, I literally use almost the same background for every single thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. eBay seems to be destroying one seller account at a time. We were just starting, and to be honest, getting a little gun shy. Like I said, I don't want to steer anybody away from eBay. Again, I'm not. That's not my purpose of showing you guys all this. This is literally just the reference portion of if y'all ever do get hit with this. That way, y'all can come back to this and kind of see what's going on. Original goes the full mile. Exactly. So, so right here, avoid canceling orders. I never canceled an order before. Low percent of tracking numbers. No, all that should be good. Bad customer service and not communicating with your buyers whenever something happens with their order. I mean, sometimes I won't respond to some people. I will admit that, because I told them if they want to return, then they know to open a return. And I usually do a return or just refund them their money. Avoid stating that you ship your item from the U.S. while you actually your suppliers from China. No, that's not me. Too many cases closed without your resolution. That could be it right there. Try to settle your cases as soon as possible. The last thing you want is the case to be closed without sale. Technically, eBay had to get involved because, again, y'all saw the messages, and it has nothing to do with what I'm doing. As you guys can see, I mean, there's literally three of them. There's this one. The case will not affect your seller performance, yada yada, because they decide, they decided with sided with me again right here. Case not affected, yada yada. If you use a post office in a different town, they could think of it as drop shipping. I literally use there's not a post office in my town that's close to me. The closest one is the next town over. So I mean, but I don't do it in a different state. It's literally 20 minutes out of my way to drop off my packages. So, but there was those two. The other one was, is this it? No, we already went over that one. Did a couple refunds. Case is now closed. This was the other one. This case is now closed. You're not required to reimburse the buyer or eBay, and this case will not be counted in your seller performance evaluation. We can literally go to see details. Your defect rate is not big enough for the items you sold. That's what I'm saying. Like if you literally go to outcome, you were not found at fault. So I mean, even I don't understand why these would even be potential triggers, because it's the only thing that I could think of other than the fact that I made so much money in a short amount of time. That is the only thing I could think of. But if it's not, then clearly this is what the dude said. The update my address, yet in my background previous address remained as the preferred shipping address. Package was returned to seller because my forwarding info had expired. I asked the seller to reship to me for shipping fees. No response. Please refund my purchase. So this is what I said. That's what he said. I said, you have to contact eBay over this matter due to the address is wrong. He says resending package for shipping costs not an option. It's not an option, because if I was to re-put it back up on eBay for just the shipping costs, then I still got to take out fees. I got to take out taxes. So no, it's not the way it works. So again, I told him you have to you have to call eBay, whatever, contact them to figure it out. That's when you open up a case, and eBay sided with me yet again. So it's like, it's like, what is the purpose of siding with me if this is what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Right here. Again, this person said this item was defective. I said, okay, well, let's do a full return. He says, we've closed your buyer's return because we have no record that they shipped the item back to you. They didn't ship it back to me. They didn't. I provided the return label, all that good stuff. And again, like I said, I do everything right. I don't think I'm hiding anything. I mean, I'm showing you guys everything right here. So, and again, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have a defect. I mean, I don't even think I have a defect rate. Yeah, right here. Let's see. Yeah, 0%, 232 transactions, 100% tracking uploaded, case closed without resolution, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 100%. Do got a return rate 6 of 232. So I mean, it's not even that bad. And I've done a return whenever I can, just like eBay tells you to do. But the ones that I'm not going to return to are the ones that mess up on their own stuff. So you have to contact eBay for that issue. Now, if you want to rebuy the item, sure, I can send it out again, but I can't do it just for the shipping costs because you have your eBay fees and taxes and all that. It's not my fault. So those are the only two things that I could think of that could possibly trigger it. But again, it technically wasn't without my resolution. However, eBay still sided with me. So Yep, I don't drop ship, so that doesn't matter. See that right here. Let's say that you are a new to drop shipping, and in the first month you've had over 10,000 sales. In eBay's eyes, this does not look good because not only there's a bigger chance of you making more mistakes, but saying that you disappeared on eBay without any sales record history, and that might cause them to review your account or something fag up perhaps. So maybe that's it. Literally, I did over 10,000, so maybe that's it. Literally it. They might side with you and even refund the buyer, but the thing is, the seller is always right. You have to refund everything, even if it's a scam. Wait. When you say the seller is always right, do you mean the buyer is always right? You have to refund everything if it's a scam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the message to come through, and let's just say, assuming that they're still restricting me, I'm gonna give them a call again and just explain to them, like, listen, I have a first eBay account. You guys can look it up. You guys can check it out, and all that. I'm not a drop shipper. I do everything by the book. I listen to y'all's rules and policies that, to my knowledge, that I'm doing correctly. At least I try to, because mistakes will happen. We're only human, and yeah, I don't know. Buyer's always right. See, and I get that too. But I'll also talk to them. I'll be like, listen, I got 3 cases that are closed that they asked y'all to hop in all 3 times. Y'all sided with me. Is that an issue? If it is, I'm more than happy to refund those 3 people their money. No questions asked. I'm fine with that. But you guys did side with me, so there's a reasoning for that, because y'all realize I didn't do anything wrong. So it's like, maybe if I can talk to them and just be like, listen, can I just refund them their money, because they never shipped it back. It's so funny. There's a dropshipping ad right next to what you're reading. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This right here is specifically for people who dropship. I don't dropship. So, but according to this, it was saying that, also, we suggest that you grow your dropshipping business slowly. Let's say that you are new to dropshipping, and in the first month you've had over 10,000 sales. So on my second eBay account, new account, I did do over 10,000 sales, but I shipped everything out. I packed everything up. I sourced everything by myself. So maybe when next time I talk to them, just be like, listen, I do YouTube. I record everything that I buy. I'm not a drop shipper. If y'all want me to refund those 3 people their money, I'm more than happy to do that. Y'all can take it out of my account right now. I'm perfectly fine with that. But all 3 times y'all did side with me. So, ready to complete your listing? Yes, I'm ready to complete my listing if y'all would unrestrict me, But hopefully this message comes in soon. But I don't know when it would even happen, because California's, numerous hours behind us. So, but anyways, let's just keep reading, because like I said, I'm trying to learn. Definitely sounds like a scam. Wait, what's a scam? You're established, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like I am established and all that, but I don't know. It's just, again, see right here, like this right here, this doesn't make any sense. So this is like a picture of it. This is how MC. So it says, Mohammed, I have made a thorough review on your account. Based on what I found, you still have 2 open cases on your resolution center. With this, we encourage you to get in touch with the buyer and make things right. If these cases have been resolved, you can close the case and we'll go from there. But I don't have any of that. What kind of documents should I send? Proof of delivery for all items in your eBay account. I already passed that. Proof of identity, I passed that. You can use any invoice that has your name and address on it and has been issued recently. So okay, the 3 items are not a lot of money. Go refund and see what happens. It will look like you're at least trying. Well, that's the thing. I can't even refund though, because see, I even did a refund on this. See, the pill is closed. I can't even refund. But see, if you go to track package, delivered in at mailbox, but they never returned it. The buyer said that the item was damaged. So I said, would a partial refund work? And it was for 1 disc. I'm trying to partial refund $11, which is probably more than fair. And the person said, no, I want to do a return. Or they said they wanted a refund. So I just did a return and they just never sent it back. So again, that could be a scammer right there. It just made it sound like you've been done wrong, not you. Oh, I got you, Tiger. Yeah, I don't know. again, maybe I'm just being a target. Maybe it's just honestly they're just thinking that I am a drop shipper or whatever. But next time I talk to them, I'm actually going to tell them, listen, I actually do YouTube. I record everything that I buy. I don't drop ship. If it has to do with these three, knuckleheads that don't know how to update their address, and y'all want to do a refund with them with my money, I'm fine with that too, just to resolve this issue. But again, I try to do the best of my ability as best I can. I review. I mean, I don't know. I'm right there with you guys. I'm just trying to understand. Like I said, you're established. Exactly. That's what I'm hoping that they just understand. Like, I'll be fine. Like, cases closed without seller resolution, 0. Top rated. There's all that. So if we evaluated you today, I would be a top rated seller if they evaluated me today. So it's definitely something. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Hello, I have the same issue. Top rated, thousands in sales, no issues whatsoever. Here's how to solve it, and it should be only one time that they need to do this. Next time they'll contact you without a restriction to see how you're doing from what I've been told. Go to selling dashboard, hover over orders, and go to cases. Okay, well, let's see. Orders. Okay, there's no cases, so I guess it'd be requests and disputes. They go to the middle of your screen, a gold bar saying your requests and cases. So I'm assuming that's it. You would need to resolve those or close the case, then go to the side, not the middle portion where it says open return cases. Close. Gotta go take care of everyone. All right, Tiger, you have a good one. So again, this is what this person said. Hello, I'd like to receive the item I paid for. I don't know why it's sent back to you. I also didn't get any notification of this issue. I said, so due to the tracking being an insufficient address, there's nothing I can do on my part. You must contact eBay to resolve this matter. The person says, you're unable to give me a refund. I was like, unfortunately, I cannot refund you for this issue. You must contact eBay for further assistance. Do you have free returns turned on? If not, you need to with the money you're making. So even though I don't do returns, eBay is guaranteed a 30-day return rate or a return time for anybody, for no matter if you have returns on or not. So either way, if somebody wants to do a return, they can open up a return. So I don't think that's an issue either. But yeah, so these are the two that are requested, but there's nothing open. There's nothing. These are the two of them that are closed. Waiting decision, nothing. Waiting your response, nothing. And waiting buyer's response. So that's not either. Okay, let's go to orders. Let's see. They say anything that hasn't been delivered. Let's see. Delivered. Let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They said you have to go through each one. Let's see. Maybe this will help. I don't know. Definitely pay attention to how eBay will take on third parties. Yeah, like I said, I'm honestly just I'm baffled at this point. You need a partial let's see. All right, so everything was delivered on that page right there. Everything showed delivered. Okay, let's try this next page. Delivered. You have to leave feedback for all the delivered. Do you really? Refunded. Okay, so yeah, so I refunded all of this stuff. So you have to leave feedback? Okay, let's see. Cause I leave feedback on some stuff, but because on my first account I don't leave feedback at all, really. Let's see. Leave feedback for your buyers. Wait, there's a better way of doing this. Let me see. Let's go to paid and ship. All right, let's do it. That should leave feedback for all this. Do all of them at once? Use random. Yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do like that. New account grew too fast, selling Amazon, eBay competitive returns. Maybe a reason why other YouTube resellers stopped going to the Amazon return stores. I mean, I still see a lot of YouTubers who do it still, you know. But I think it is a new account. My second eBay account, it is a new account, and it did grow too fast. Selling, you know, returns, shelf pulls, whatever from liquidation stores. But at the same time, though, it's like why does it? I mean, I just don't understand like why it matters where you get your stuff from, as long as you're buying it legally. Dude, you have to do this. Oh my god. Yeah, I literally don't do it. Not because I don't want to. I mainly forget about it, if I'm being honest. You should see. I'll show you my first eBay account. This one's processing, so I gotta wait. Let's go over to this one to see what happens. We'll do random. Leave feedback. Okay. There you go. Automatic feedback. I meant to turn that on like so long ago. Yeah, hopefully that'll load quick. You should be good now. Watch them turn you on tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully we're good. You have to leave feedback on everything. I've read it was encouraged. Yeah, I would say that's what I've heard. I've heard you can do it, but it's not necessarily necessary. But I mean, if that's what it takes, then I'm all for it. Like I said, I don't do it half the time just because I forget. You're gonna get like 200 feedbacks now. Well, let's see. This is the item that I bought, but we'll give them a positive feedback. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God, what is this? Let's go ahead and block that user right there. That was weird. That was uncalled for. I mean, if it flips the ships, I mean, hey, if it works out, then hey, I guess we're gonna see. Guess we're going to see. Bye-bye. Are you leaving? All right, so I think we're good. I think we're good on the feedback. Okay, so I think we're all good. It will work out. No, I'm still. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. So all the feedback is good. Let me sign into my to my first account real quick just to show you how much feedback I gotta do. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. I'm hoping it's gonna work out. I mean, we're definitely gonna see. Let's go to paid and ship. I have a lot. 407. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Actions. I should be able to automate my feedback, right? There we go. Well, we'll go ahead and do it now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's all gonna work out. I'm hoping it is. $200 horrors. Wow, the feedback. That's crazy. Yeah, all that should be taken care of. Let's go to number 2. I had over 600 feedbacks to give just now when I checked. Yeah, I don't think the feedback thing has anything to do with it. I did arms last night, you guys. I'm freaking sore and tight. Look at that farmer's tan, though. Ooh. Dang. Okay. But yeah, that's the thing. I've seen numerous, YouTube resellers still do bin stores and stuff. I still see it. I just don't think any of them are running into the issue I'm having. You will be back. You're a valuable reseller. They know that. You just have to play the part, turn on free returns, leave feedback every day. You know, I'm saying, why can't they just come out and say that? You know, just be like, hey, listen, you know, this is a one-time thing. You know, we need you to like kind of step up a little bit. You know, do your due diligence and everything else that you're doing. You're a valuable reseller. You know, say that. You know, and be like, hey, you know, if you could, you know, be courteous. I mean, there's something. Okay. Yeah, this is my first eBay account though. So I mean, I literally sell the same stuff that I get from bin stores on this account too. And this is what I brought in today. So I mean, I even got this from the bin store. You guys haven't seen that video yet, but we ended up getting this for $7 and it sold for $250. You know, I mean, granted, it's with somebody who has zero positive feedback. So we'll see how that goes. They're not going to tell you they expect the best. Yeah, but we're all humans, though. You know what I'm saying? We're human. You know, just I don't know. I guess I'm just different. I guess sometimes, you know, you honestly don't know what you're doing wrong. Just like whenever you didn't tell me about the positive feedback stuff, I didn't even think about it because I just I didn't think about it. I mean, you know, like I said, we're all humans, man. We make mistakes, but it's like, you know, it's not like I'm doing anything illegal. I'm buying everything I got legally and. See if anything else pops up. Boom. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, switch back over to the other account real quick. You're not human doing 10K a month. I'm definitely human. I'm human making 10K a month. I'm definitely a human being. I mean, I definitely will say that I am a workaholic. I love working. For some reason, I have a passion for working. So, especially with reselling, I just have a passion for it. And when you have a passion for it, you have a lot of energy for it. So, I mean, it's like going to the gym. You know, I don't really have the energy to go to the gym, but I went last night though. I went last night. I was proud of myself. Did a nice little tricep workout like this. That right there. If you want a good tricep workout, that thing just like I'm sore, like bad sore. Okay. But yeah. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for a hot minute. Let me see. Almost 2 hours. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna read this thing real quick. Several orders go to cases. Yeah, open use. Okay, so we didn't do it. They reply. Actually, they removed the restriction, which means I can sell them, but they put a limit on my account. You can now sell up to 100 items monthly or up to 5,000 monthly. It's really ridiculous. Sent them a message again and asked if they can list me more. The key here is probably your statement. Sometimes my account is below average. When your account has below standard rating, it means you're in trouble with eBay. It's a warning that you must take action to improve your status. You need to look. Okay, so I don't have that issue. Are you still going to Black Fridays even though your account is restricted? Yes, as of right now, yes. I'm still going to be sourcing. I'm still going to be going to bin stores, garage sales. I'm still going to be doing my normal thing because I can sell on other platforms. It's just this eBay stuff is making me a little on edge just in case because I don't really know what's going to happen because me and if it flips, it's just me and him are kind of going through all the scenarios and stuff, and we're just really just trying to figure out what exactly the issue is. And there's nothing really showing anything exception of the fact that I made $10,000 in a month on a new account, and that could be signs of drop shipping, etc. Which I'm not a drop shipper. I do everything myself. But next time I talk to eBay, I'm going to tell them, listen, I'm not a drop shipper. I literally list, take pictures of everything I do. I do YouTube. I record every single item that I pick up, like 99% of the time. The 1% that I don't pick anything up is if I don't have my GoPro with me. But I think that's the kind of way it's going to go, I guess. But I have no idea. We're trying to figure out exactly what the issue is, and we're just kind of, we're kind of checking off our dotting the I's on a lot of stuff. Whoopsie, let me do that. Go back. Selling is designed to help you grow your business in a manageable way and to ensure you can give your buyers great service. You get more comfortable meeting buyer demand will increase your limit. Currently listed or sold 167 items of your 438 month limit. You can list or sell up to. You may also be interested in selling on your server. I can almost guarantee you your issue is dropshipping. eBay has begun to crack down on the scourge of dropshippers infesting their site. Now you are required to have all items you list in your physical possession at the time of listing them. The only exception is you gave a formal agreement with your suppliers. For example, you cannot dropship from Amazon anymore. I have no idea why eBay does not simply come out and say that. Any listings that violate this new policy are either at the very bottom of like and similar listings or completely hidden. So only items that are yours, not others. Put your time, your effort, and your money into your business. I have possession of all my items. They still put a limit on my account of selling 100 items per month, and I already sold 100 items in 2 days. Means I have nothing to do in the rest of May. Looks more like a pallet liquidator than a drop shipper to me. Shouldn't some of those sold listings have been in adults? Let's see what this thing says.
And the most strict eBay suspension is the MC011. The problem is that when eBay suspend your account because of MC011 news, it's almost impossible to get clearance. That eBay asks you.
I'll give a friend Taco Bell is calling. I can't wait to see your video when you're back. Be nice to them on the phone and tell them you have good work ethics and that you need to apply more effort into. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Like I said, I'm gonna do everything I can to get this stuff situated. That way, you guys are further give you guys the further information you guys need. But I'm trying. I'm definitely trying.
To basically.
Customers in tell them you have good work customers in your store. Yeah, I got you. I'll wait for that message to come through though. I wish I had your work ethic. I love to source, hate to list. I hover around 200 to 220 items, could easily hit 300 and maintain, but I procrastinate. Yeah, the biggest thing that has helped me with listing is I try to set a goal per day. So there's some people who are like, I'm going to do 10 listings a day. But if you really want your store to grow to where you're making thousands of dollars a month, you really need to have a schedule, because the schedule is so crucial. Because I don't know if you ever heard that saying, to beat a habit, it takes 28 days. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get in a schedule for 28 days, eventually you're going to be able to do this, forever. Or well, not forever, but you know what I mean? Consistently. So it's like, I used to be like, I'm going to list 10 items, 20 items. But now what I'm doing is I'm putting on a movie or something like that I've already seen, just kind of background noise. And I'm like, I'm going to list until that movie is done. Sometimes I get 50 listings done. Sometimes I get 100. Sometimes I get 20, depending on what I'm listing. If it's electronics, I got to test, clean, whatever. That has really helped me expand and grow on eBay.
Stay covered and really be able to provide eBay what they are asking for. Yes.
See, this has to do with dropshipping. I'm not a dropshipper, so I don't know.
Hi guys, today is a bit of a and it wouldn't let me relist anything. And then in about 5 minutes,
a little longer than a few minutes later,
all 2,000 of my listings were gone. Or more. I felt relieved that I wasn't hacked, but I just tried, because Google knows everything. 011, your eBay selling account has been restricted. The MC011 is basically an eBay internal code, which basically once you've got this, they kind of close down your account and you cannot make any sales. And the only thing that you can keep doing is replying to messages from your customers. So I set out to try to solve this issue, and unfortunately eBay does not do phone calls. The only way they communicate with you is through email. So I replied this MC011 email, and it took them about 2 days to get back to me. And basically what they told me is that because I've sold a lot of items, it basically automatically...
But see, this is the weird thing. Is that I reviewed your account and can see that you listed items to the value of this month. While we don't expand, in fact, you sent invoice for all these items, we would need to see more invoice to account for what was listed. That's what doesn't make any sense to me. That's what, if we're talking about how much I made in a month on the second eBay account, that is what should pop up, unless they recently switched it over the course of 2 years.
I don't
know.
And they wanted a few things from me just to prove I wasn't a bad person, selling things wrong in the wrong way. And I was like, okay, copy of passport, no problem. But I've sold so many items, it would be really hard for me to find an invoice. I didn't need every invoice. They just needed some invoices and the content.
All right, my bad. I was on the phone, you guys. Let's see.
Contact details of some of my Japanese suppliers. So thankfully, I didn't have
What'd she say?
So thankfully, I didn't have to find like the hundreds of invoices that I do every month, and they were happy with just some. So after I sent them what they asked for, I was worried it was going to take like another 2 or 3 days just to get a reply. Which, if you're an eBay seller and this is your livelihood, every day is a selling opportunity. So I was really worried about that. But thankfully, they actually got back to me within an hour of me sending the documents, and they lifted the restriction on my account on April 1st. I think I was actually pretty lucky on this one because it only took me like 3 days to get my account back, whereas I was doing some research about this on YouTube and I saw other eBay sellers who
That
experienced
video you're watching is
thing,
18,000
and they
views. That
had
tells me it's the
to wait
problem to
weeks
other
and
resellers too.
sometimes
Oh,
even
yeah.
months to
I
get
see
their
that.
account
Yeah.
back. So anyways, as you can imagine, it's pretty scary. But if this does happen to you, do not panic. It is just kind of a normal reaction for eBay to trigger the system. Maybe it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. There's lots of sellers out there who experienced the same thing and they were doing everything right. It could just mean that you increased sales like this month and it like looks suspicious. So they go ahead and restrict your account. So I just want to encourage you that if this has happened to you, do not worry. It is always good to keep a copy of your documents and records in a case like this, I have learned. So just submit the required documents and it should be a matter of time before they give you your account back. After after this shocking experience, I felt like I should be investing more into my own personal website. So because this happened,
let's see. Because like a lot of it, from what I'm looking at, the MC011 has to do with drop shippers. Like a lot of drop shippers get hit with this, but I'm not a drop shipper, so I don't understand. Storage Bandits, how you doing today? Because again, if you really look at it, it's literally MC011 and not a drop shipper, because I'm not a drop shipper.
How many times you got eBay MC011?
Yeah, he's a drop shipper. All these people are drop shippers, man. Thing is, I'm not a drop shipper though. Just give me something normal. Doing good, thank you. Yeah, no problem. I'm doing okay. I'm still dealing with this eBay thing, but I think eBay thinks I'm a drop shipper or something, because everything that I'm literally looking at MC011, exception of her, literally it's mainly everybody who's drop shippers.
Your count has been restricted. How's it going, guys? I'm Jamie. Welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. If you're watching this video, you're probably dealing with the MC011 restriction from eBay. I've recently went through this in the last year, and I'm going to share my story, and hopefully my story can help you get your account reinstated. The two things we have to talk about here is why this happens and how you get your account reinstated. So the first thing I noticed one day was my listing started to end automatically, and it wasn't just one, it was one after another, and I had a couple hundred listed, so I noticed all these emails coming in and push notifications. So I went back in to see what was going on, tried to relist my items, it wouldn't let me. I even went as far as trying to list the items like they were new again, and it still wouldn't let me do it. So I knew there was going to be a problem. So the first thing that went through my head was, what's happening? Who's responsible for this? Was my account hacked? And then I got the dreaded email, MC0111, your account has been restricted. Now, let me tell you guys, I was pretty shocked, and I was pretty angry and pretty confused. I didn't really know what to do, so I searched on Google and YouTube for answers. So first off, what I found out was this is more common for business resellers and drop shippers. Drop shipping is a no-no on eBay, so that's not a surprise. Myself, I'm just a part-time reseller currently. I do most of my sourcing through thrift stores, garage sales, and sometimes I buy liquidation pallets. So I don't really fit the mold for this, is what I was thinking. But it doesn't really matter what I was thinking. I was still hit with the MC011 restriction. So there's not exactly a defined reason why you get this. To be honest, there are some reasons they give you, which could be too many open cases, things not received, like not having proper tracking, maybe your identity isn't updated properly. They're also going to ask you for things like receipts and proof that you purchased some of the inventory that you're selling. Those are some pretty big things right there. So the last one is pretty tricky. So if you source from thrift stores, garage sales, or unmanifested liquidations, it's going to be hard to come up with receipts to prove where you bought this stuff. So that's going to be part of the journey. You're going to have to figure out a way to come up with some sort of documentation proving what you purchased. So I started on my journey to get my restrictions removed. So the first thing I did was pick up the phone and call eBay, and I found out rather quickly that this particular restriction is handled by a different department in eBay who can only be reached by email. So that was a little bit frustrating.
When you're drop shipping, the shipper puts the wrong address. The shipper puts the wrong address, and that what looks like happened to you when you drop shipping. The shipper puts. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not the
but I
one
could've
that's
just
changing
talked
the
to a person
address
and
though. You
figure
know what I
out
mean?
What was going on?
They're the ones who's
The
changing
next
it,
thing
so
is eBay,
they
when you
should
do
get the
call them,
restriction,
they do
not
a great
me.
service. Their customer service is great if you're trying to remove negative feedback, if it's unwarranted, or if you have questions about policy. It is a good service, but for trying to get restrictions removed like this, you do have to do it via email. On March 9th, 2020, I replied to the email asking what my violations were, what steps I needed to take to clear this up, and that I was willing to work with eBay in any way necessary to get my account restrictions removed. On March 19th, 2020, eBay opened my appeal and asked for my complete cooperation. So in this email, they sent me a link that I needed to click on the link, sign into my eBay account, and I had to upload photos of a bank statement or credit card statement showing my name and address. That is the same as my business address. And the other thing they wanted was documentation showing things that I had purchased recently, things that I've listed recently on eBay, and they wanted to see invoices or proof of purchase. So in my case, a lot of my items came from thrift stores and garage sales. I did happen to recently buy a liquidation pallet and did have some stuff listed from that. So I was able to take my receipt from my liquidation pallet and submit it. But the pallet that I bought was unmanifested. So it basically just had a header from the company, said that I bought a general merchandise pallet, but did not have a breakdown of what I bought. And the same can be said for if you go to Goodwill or any thrift store for that matter. A lot of times you just get a receipt that might say home goods. It doesn't, or clothing. It's not going to say Nike t-shirt. It's not going to say golf clubs. So you do have to try to keep as much stuff as you can. It's unfortunate, but you do have to have some sort of proof of what you purchased. So I filled up, said that I bought a general merchandise pallet, but in garage sales, I did happen to recently buy. The thing they wanted was documentation showing things that I had purchased recently, things that I've listed recently on eBay, and they wanted to see invoices or proof of purchase. So in my case, a lot of my items came from thrift stores and garage sales. I did happen to recently buy a liquidation pallet and did have some stuff listed from that. So I was able to take my receipt from my liquidation pallet and submit it. But the pallet that I bought was unmanifested. So it basically just had a header from the company, said that I bought a general merchandise pallet, but did not have a breakdown of what I bought. And the same can be said for if you go to Goodwill or any thrift store for that matter. A lot of times you just get a receipt that might say home goods. It doesn't, or clothing. It's not going to say Nike t-shirt. It's not going to say golf clubs. So you do have to try to keep as much stuff as you can. It's unfortunate, but you do have to have some sort of proof of what you purchased. So I filled out all the forms, submitted all my documents, and sent it away with my fingers crossed that eBay would take my account restrictions away and I'd be selling back on eBay in no time. On March 25th, I hear back from eBay. They say, "Thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time to try to figure out the situation. However, your documents are either incomplete or not legible." I basically sent what they asked for. I did look at the documents before I sent them. I think I sent driver's license for proof of ID. I sent a bank statement, the bank statement that I used for eBay. And I also sent documentation of the liquidation pallet that I bought. It was unmanifested. I did believe that was the big problem. So I had to start over. Now, in a move that can only be explained by the classic Bill Murray movie, Groundhog's Day.
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
Groundhog's Day, eBay had gone ahead and asked me to submit the exact same documents for a second time.
Yep.
So after getting everything uploaded for a second time, I decided at the bottom comment section, I would go into detail about how I source through thrift stores, garage sales, and the liquidation pallets that I do have are not manifested. I did include the header for the company that I buy them from so that they could contact them to know that I do buy from them. Although in the email, it does say that it's just used to prove your credentials and that they'll be destroyed after. So I don't think they really want to reach out to these companies so much as they want you to prove that you actually purchased the inventory. Once again, when we're buying things at thrift stores and garage sales that are new in packaging, it is pretty tricky to prove where they came from. But you can keep your receipts. You can always go back to the stores and ask them to even write documentation, maybe saying that you do shop there often if you're willing to do that, or they're willing to do that. But you just need to try to find some sort of proof if you don't have some receipts. Finally, on March 30th, 2020, my account restrictions were removed. My 22-day nightmare was over, and
22
begin to sell
days
on eBay once again. Now, the slight downfall here, besides missing 22 days, is none of the information from those items was saved. So I had to go ahead and relist all those items from scratch. It did give me a fresh perspective on listing and taking better pictures. So in that way, I'm thankful, but I wouldn't really want to have to go through something like this again. So a quick recap on what you'll need. You're going to need proof of identity, probably a driver's license or potentially a passport. You're going to need a bank statement or a credit card statement with your address and name on it. And then you're going to need some sort of proof of documentation of stuff that you've bought that you have listed on eBay. It can probably be anything as long as it's pretty relevant. If it was something you bought in the last month, they'll probably accept it. You just might have to explain exactly what it is, where you sourced it from. Just work with eBay. They really want you to sell on their platform, unless it looks like you're selling, drop shipping or selling maybe stolen merchandise or something like that. This is to protect everyone involved. It does really suck. I'm not going to lie, but they're looking out for us and they're also looking out for the consumer. I wrote a short list that can help you avoid having issues on eBay, and they're pretty.
At least I got a story. Sounds like it could work out in your favor. Yeah, I mean, again, it took him 22 days, but he also had a manifest and all that. So, all I have is receipts. I think it's probably gonna be like a month-long type of suspension type thing. But I think, again, the next time I get a message from him, I'll probably call him again and just be like, hey, listen, I just want to give you some further information on exactly my account. I have a first eBay account. You guys could check it out. And I'll be like, listen, I even do YouTube. My YouTube name is The Georgia Picker. You guys can look me up on YouTube. I actually source a lot of stuff from liquidation bin stores that you guys can actually watch for yourself. I'm not a drop shipper. I'm not a person who sells stolen goods. I literally sell stuff from liquidation bin stores, and I record everything. You guys can go over there and watch it. You'll see even some of the stuff that I sold on that account of me picking it up recently. So, it's just one of those things where I think it's just going to be a frustrating suspension. I think we will be good. But yes, I think that's the issue, though, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this dude's story seems very, very similar to mine. Because I'm not a drop shipper, obviously. I literally record everything that I buy legally, all that good stuff. So yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be one of those things that's gonna be kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Just we're probably gonna be in it for the long haul to get everything figured out. But yeah, so all of our feedback is good to go. Yeah, top rated. I don't know. Awaiting payment. Having a waiting payment? Oh yeah, this guy. So yeah. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. My wife needs me downstairs. She texted me like 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. So I just want to keep you guys updated on what's going on. I know this is a very boring, long process, but at the same time, I feel like it's my responsibility as a YouTuber, as a reseller, to showcase all this. That way you guys can get some clarification if it ever happens to you. And instead of it being you, it's gonna be me. I'm willing to step in front of a couple bullets for everybody else. So hopefully this does get resolved sooner than later, but that dude took 22 days to get everything in order. What I might do is whenever I go back to Black Fridays this Friday, I might just get them to maybe draw me up like a letter or something like that, or maybe just get like a, I don't know, something, just be like, hey, listen, this dude sells from us. He buys from us a lot from the liquidation bin store. He records everything. If you need to reach out, here's our number, something. So hopefully that's not going to be the issue, but we'll, maybe they'll, I know they'll do that for me, because we're really cool friends with the store manager and all that. So, and the owners. I feel your pain. I would be shitting bricks if eBay restricted my account as it is 100% of my income now. Even getting a Vero here or there scares me. I hope you get good word back. Yeah. Again, yeah, Veros are always nerve wracking and all that. So yeah. yeah, it's a strange world, but I think cross listing is going to be a big factor in my future endeavors. You know, no matter if it's still with eBay or whatever, we're definitely going to be cross listing a whole lot more. So, but yeah, everybody have a great day. Papa Bear, Picker, Chris. If it flips, it shows. Much love, you guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me for so long today, talking about these issues. So, but yeah, I'm definitely, you know, nervous a little bit, even though I shouldn't, because I have nothing to worry about, you know, because I'm doing everything right. But again, you know, it's life. California is 3 hours behind, depending on where you live. Save all your receipts. Yes, we save all of our receipts, thrift stores, online auctions, whatever we buy. We always save every single receipt. They're not invoices, but they're receipts. So yes, so hopefully, but again, we'll probably go to Black Friday and maybe get them to write something up or type something up the next time I see him and just be like, hey, listen, you know, this, you know, Brandon Hackle, you know, the Georgia Picker, he comes here, he shops a lot, he buys stuff, he resells it, and we are liquidation, you know, something that will suffice with it. And I'm pretty sure Mo and all of them, I'm pretty sure they'll want to help me. So, but yeah, much love, you guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day. We will have a video out for you guys tomorrow instead of, it was going to be today, but we got the message today. So hopefully we get squared away. I'm just, like I said, I'm a little hesitant to buy as much as I normally do, but at the same time, I enjoy reselling so much on other platforms as well. So, I mean, again, I love eBay, man, and hopefully everything works out. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Much love, you guys. Peace, peace, peace. Have a great day and have a great night and great week and all that good stuff. Much love, you guys.